down to the basement. We'll sit down on the couch, have a few laughs. Yeah. It's that time again, Internet. It's reaction time, and we are here watching some honest trailers. Die Hard. We are the Renegades. Thank you for, well, I was going to say, oh gosh, where's my head at right now? I think I'm suffering from caffeine depravity. I'm, caffeine deprivation, rather. I'm losing my mind. Okay.
I don't know, caffeine depravity. That is probably also a thing.
Probably. So, yeah, we got the honest trailer for Die Hard queued up here. It was actually released around Christmas time. And what's that famous saying right now that you and Caleb always say?
This is my brother's favorite Christmas movie, and he says, either you think that Die Hard is the best Christmas movie of all time, or you're wrong.
Die Hard is the best Christmas. To me, it is one of the best Christmas movies. Instead of 24 hours of A Christmas Story, it should be 6 hours of A Christmas Story and 6 hours of Die Hard.
That's like, I feel like certain movies occupy certain holidays, like Predator, for example. The best Valentine's Day movie of all time.
Really?
Yep.
Gosh, I always thought it was 7. You ever seen 7?
7.
Brad Pitt, Morgan Freeman, the serial killer for the 7 Deadly Sins.
No, I have not seen that. I'm sure someone's probably going to judge me for that.
I'm sorry, Internet. We can't continue. Okay. Sorry. Okay. I will let that one slide. You have to watch 7. It's probably one of the best horror movies ever. And in terms of Valentine movies, there is nothing else. There's nothing better.
I don't know. I'm still going to say Predator.
Well, Predator, I would say Predator to me is, I'd say it's probably, not Labor Day, not Halloween. Why not Thanksgiving? You're thankful to be alive.
Well, that's true. You're the one that made it to the chopper.
Come on, kill me. I'm right here. Kill me. Oh, boy. All right. So we got the honest trailer for Die Hard queued up here. Let's give it a watch.
This holiday season, revisit the greatest Christmas movie ever made.
I think Caleb and them
Yeah,
would get
you
along
heard me.
famously.
It's a Wonderful Life. Die Hard. Kick off your shoes and join the party for a movie filled with amazing action, great heroes, fantastic villains, hilarious comedy, suspense, romance, excellent stunt work, a rich supporting cast, and awesome one-liners.
Welcome to the party, pal!
What? You thought we were gonna crap on Die Hard? The guy's tank top is in the Smithsonian, for crying out loud. This movie is freaking perfect. In a decade where every action hero looks like an unstoppable roid monster, no one kicks more ass than the guy from Moonlighting who looks like your dad, John McClane.
How you doing?
He's a New York cop out of his element in Los Angeles,
Hey! Merry Christmas!
with no one to talk to but himself.
Come out to the coast, we'll get together, have a few laughs.
Strap in as McClane takes on a team of well-dressed, vaguely European terrorists, played by actors who didn't speak German, but the director had them try their best anyway.
Schießt dem Fenster. Shoot the glass.
Led by Hans Gruber, one of the greatest movie villains of all time.
Agreed.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Which is even cooler when it's his very first movie. Well, seriously? Way to hit the ground running, Rickman.
That's awesome.
But McClane's not alone. Meet Reginald Val Johnson, after he was the cop in Ghostbusters. But before he was the cop in Family Matters, he was the cop in Die Hard. He may not have the best diet or the best judgment,
I shot a kid.
but he's the best there is when it comes to moral support.
Watch
Absolutely.
your ass and you'll make it out of there, you hear me?
he is alone, tired, and he hasn't seen diddly squat from anybody down here.
Hey, look, I love you.
Climb aboard for an adrenaline-fueled thrill rush of the 80s stuff you crave, like indoor smoking,
You smoke?
Yeah.
carry-on guns, Japanese businessmen,
Well, how it didn't work out, so we got you a Tic Tacs.
cocaine, pregnant drinking,
Do you think the baby can handle a little sip? That baby's ready to 10 bar.
making fun of touchscreens,
Cute toy.
super cool limousines, and more cocaine. Whoa! Best decade ever. Lace up for a
It was
movie
a
full
good
of
decade.
non-stop foot stuff
Make fists with your toes.
Fist with your toes.
that is either a foot fetish's wet dream or their worst nightmare, or a different, even weirder Tarantino-level foot fetish's dream. We're not here to judge.
That was
so
hard,
experience the original masterpiece that inspired countless knockoffs like Die Hard on a bus, Die Hard in a tunnel,
Yeah.
Die Hard on a mountain, Die Hard in the White House, Die Hard in the White House 2, Die Hard in a mall, Die Hard on a boat, Die Hard on this other boat, Die Hard in a rink, Die Hard on a train,
That's true.
Die Hard in a plane,
Yes.
Die Hard in another plane, Die Hard in the president's plane, Die Hard in a plane with snakes, and Die Hard but awful.
To your contract tonight.
Yeah,
Starring
that's such a bad
Bruce
movie.
Willis when he still cared.
Yeah.
Hans Gruber.
Alan
Wax Dolph Lundgren. Call of Duty.
Call of Duty.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug. 80s authority figure.
Yes.
This man has no dick. Types like your grandma.
Ghostbusters reference.
And Uber Black. What? That's the limo one. It's not racist. Die Hard in a building.
Oh, man.
It's nice to know this is what Europeans think we sound like.
Please, God, no, you're one of them, aren't you? You're one of them.
Be sure to subscribe for more honest trailers.
Oh, man.
Yippee-ki-yay, Brother Pucker. Yippee-ki-yay, Mr. Falcon.
Oh.
Yippee-ki-yay, Mother Fluffer. Yippee-ki-yay, Mother Funker. Yippee-ki-yay,
Mel
Melon
Farmer.
Farmer. Yippee-ki-yay, Mr. Potter. Yippee-ki-yay, Mother Trucker. Yippee-ki-yay, Mother...
Oh, man.
For the win, yes.
The Mr. Potter got me, right?
Yeah. Yippee-ki-yay, Mr. Potter. I was going to say, can you imagine Arnold Schwarzenegger doing it? He's like, oh, yippee-ki-yay, Mr. Falcon.
I still maintain that the greatest movie ever would be to reshoot The Dark Knight Rises, but replace
Arnie.
Christian Bale with Nicolas Cage and replace Tom Hardy with Arnold Schwarzenegger.
It's going to say, is it wrong that I think that you are weak? You know, I don't appreciate what you're doing over there.
That'd be the funniest movie ever.
I can see it so good. I can see Nicolas Cage just like dropping in. It's like, I didn't leave. I came back. I was going to say, Nicolas Cage, trying to get a Nicolas Cage accent or how he always does in the movies, you know, how he always does that. You know, he always does that you know, I really don't mind for how you're thinking of me because you're kind of being a dick. how he does that, and then when he goes extreme, you know, whenever he like amps up the electricity, it's like you can see his eyes. He has like the craziest eyes. It's like his inner Italian coming out. It's like, hey, it's like, what's up? But gotta say, they're right. Die Hard is the best Christmas movie ever, and nobody notices it because I guess there's no snow in it. I mean, think about that.
Well, it's Los Angeles. I mean, you know.
Yeah, well, it does snow in Los Angeles very rarely, but it's set during Christmas. I mean, and everyone forgets that, even though you know there's a big friggin' tree in.
Oh, I never forget it. My brother tells me at least once a day.
Yeah, and if I can be honest here, the whole thing with Hans Gruber, you know, a lot of people say Alan Rickman overplayed it. I don't think so. I think he played it pitch perfect. I don't think you could have found anyone better to play Hans Gruber ever. You could search the whole planet, and for that being his first feature film,
Oh, yeah.
geez.
I mean, the dude was made to be an actor.
Oh, he made to be a. I was gonna say Alan Rickman. There was actually a parody of Alan Rickman. It was Alan Rickman's answering machine. Hello, this is Alan Rickman. You've reached Alan Rickman's home residence. If you wish to leave a message, please leave one after the beep. And then all of a sudden it's like, hello, Alan Rickman. This is Alan Rickman. I forgot to tell you, you left your keys on the bar again. Remind yourself to pick them up tomorrow morning. Thank you. And Alan Rickman, I mean, he's got such a weird way of speaking and a weird way of going about saying different lines. Like, for me, Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, Kevin Costner. By the way, people who bag on Kevin Costner for playing Robin Hood in an American accent, tell the whole cast of frickin' Les Mis, why didn't they use a French accent? Why is everyone English? It's revolutionary France, not Cockney downstreet London.
I really like that movie.
Oh, I did too. I loved it. But people were just like, oh, he doesn't have a British accent. It's not authentic. Shut up. It's a movie.
Well, and more to that point, a lot of Shakespearean scholars, the commonplace British accent actually didn't arise until much later. So they would have sounded more like, presumably, how we sound.
Does that mean as we go along, we're going to sound more British?
Well, no, it was at one point my understanding that it was sort of an artificial accent created by the aristocracy. And so a lot of Shakespearean scholars think that when Shakespeare's read, it sounds better in more of an American sounding accent because we use the commonplace lower class accent, not the one created by
not the posh.
But now the aristocratic accent is what took over.
Well,
that's my understanding, but I'm sure someone will probably correct me.
Education, they have all the money, blah blah blah. I mean,
so at the time period, it's entirely possible that they would have sounded more like that if they were speaking English.
Probably. I mean, heck, you never know. I mean, you don't really know unless you get a time machine and you go back.
Well, because I think
see it.
I think it was like Victorian era where that kind of became more commonplace.
Okay, I can see that. We'll have to. I mean, honestly, well, if they ever invent a time machine, we'll have to test that. We'll have to go back in time and hear how they talked back then. I mean, for all we know, they were all speaking Latin. I mean, I really don't know. I mean, heck, history's a weird thing. Trying to wrap your mind around how history actually went versus how we interpret that it went. I mean, it's impossible to not go insane. But I guess that's why I'm not in the history game anymore. All right, so yeah, honest trailers, you did good. You did good, guys. I mean, honestly, there really is nothing wrong with this film. I mean, it's quite literally the perfect action film that everyone's been trying to emulate. Everyone's been trying to capture.
I mean, Die Hard is kind of like for action movies. I mean, everything references Die Hard almost. It's like sci-fi that doesn't reference Star Wars. I mean, it's almost impossible.
That's true. It's oh gosh, it's just like how what Love Story did for romantic films. It's just like, what's the one trope that always happens if the female lead dies? What does she always die of?
Heartbreak.
No, what disease always gets her?
Oh, I don't know.
Cancer.
Oh,
yeah, like A Walk to Remember, like a lot of different.
I don't watch a lot of romantic movies.
A lot of romantic films have ended that way, with the main female lead dying of an undisclosed disease. Mostly it's cancer.
So they're trying to draw a correlation between love and cancer?
I don't know. But I remember Love Story. I watched
Don't fall in love, you'll live longer.
I watched it when I was a kid, and I cried like a baby, but at the same time I grew up and I realized, I was like, it's a movie. And I can see why people gravitated towards it and everything, because it actually told a decent story, even though one of the lines in it is probably one of the cheesiest romantic lines I've ever heard. Love means never having to say you're sorry. And I was just like, they actually parodied it later on. The same guy that was in Love Story was in a comedy, and he says that to somebody. I think it was Barbra Streisand. And Barbra Streisand like deadpans and just goes, "That is the dumbest thing I have ever heard anyone say ever, of all time."
Huh.
Period. And it's just goes to show you. Tropes are everywhere, and there are original ideas out there. It's just nobody likes them. Everyone views it like an original idea as like they're being judged by the judge at the Salem witch trials. Like it's like new idea. Shun them. They must not exist. Because things repeat themselves so often in Hollywood, and I know there's original ideas out there. It's just nobody listens. Nobody wants to listen because they're too stuck on the same old formula over and over again. Remake everything. Why don't you? Oh wait, they already do. So yeah. Once again, guys, thank you all for tuning in. I'm done ranting. I don't want to waste any more of your all's time. So, anything else to add, Micah?
I think we've covered it.
Okay. Well, thank you once again for tuning in, everybody. Check the description down below for all of our various other endeavors. Leave a like if you like the video. Also, leave a comment down below if there's something else you want us to watch. And we'll see you later, Internet. Peace out.